Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to calculate Cronbach's alpha in Excel. Previously, I showed you how to calculate or create a correlation matrix using this same data. This data comes from an article that I published in Journal of Business Research in 2018. And before we get started, if you don't already have the data analysis tool pack installed in Excel, you'll need to do that. And if you need help with installing the data analysis tool pack, you can watch either one of two videos, one for Windows or for Mac, and that will guide you through the process of installing that data analysis tool pack. This data, each of these columns represents an item that makes up the perceived usefulness construct from the technology acceptance model. The ID variable here represents an individual participant in our study. So to calculate Cronbach's alpha, and if you don't already know what Cronbach's alpha is, Cronbach's alpha represents the internal consistency or reliability associated with a particular construct or scale. So we have all of these items that make up that construct or scale, and so we want to ensure that we have a strong internal consistency or reliability associated with our items that make up that construct. So typically constructs, we would have 3 to 5 items. Sometimes we might have more, but 3 to 5 items is pretty typical. This is a 5-item scale, and we will use that to calculate Cronbach's alpha. So to calculate Cronbach's alpha, we will do the data analysis tool pack and select ANOVA 2-factor without replication. You would click OK, and here you do not want to select the labels. And the reason why we are not selecting the labels is because with ANOVA, it uses both row labels and column labels. And so if we selected labels and we were only selecting, say for instance, this data in our analysis, it would use this first column as the row name, and it would use the first row as the column name. So what we want to do is we just want to focus on our data here. And so we'll go all the way down to the end of our data set and make sure you, like I said, only select the values that have numerical values in them. Our alpha will be the 0.05 cutoff like we've typically been using, and we will use a new worksheet. You'll select OK. And as you can see, it automatically calculates row 1, row 2, row 3. And we can see here, I'll actually copy this because if we go down, we'll need this for our columns. And this gives us our summary statistics for each of our items. Now we have item 1, item 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this gives us the average and the variance associated with our items. Now, to calculate Cronbach's alpha, we would use both the mean squared error and the mean squared of the rows, and that's how you calculate Cronbach's alpha. It is, to do this, you would use a formula, and so you would first start off with the equal sign, 1 minus parentheses. You would select the mean squared error and divide by the mean squared of the rows. Close your parentheses and press enter. Now, if we are trying to see if this matches our article, what we got and what we published, I can show you that this indeed does match the Cronbach's alpha value that I reported, and I used a completely different statistical software. I used our software to calculate the Cronbach alpha value. So it does indeed match. And we know this if we round to the second decimal place, we do get 0.94. So that's it. I showed you how to calculate Cronbach's alpha. If you have any other questions regarding Cronbach's alpha, you can email me at kt.manus@ttu.edu. Thanks. Bye-bye.